know if you can see this or not, it's a bit brighter than Liverpool today. But we got a really rough bike here. We found it in the street for 200 quid. So we're not like getting too excited about it. We're not expecting much. At the same time, we may as well just cut it up. They'll kill it. So I'm thinking we're going to take the front, set the front wheel about another 18 inches further forward, neck the frame, and then gently make the rest of the say Yamaha 1100 Dragstar, whatever. We're going to make it less of a gardener that's going, the wrong direction. Try and make it a bit cool. So, when the bit comes round a minute, I'm going to roll it in there onto the little homemade jig and chop it in half and see what we can do to try and make it cool, or even if it's savable. Watch this, please. Okay, there we go. We got it out the bush in the driveway, and it is on the homemade jig now. About 18 inches up in the air, so we can get a good look at it. Then the best thing we can do now is put it out of its misery and just cut it in half, and then see if we can make something cool now. Now is the magic eye protection. Here you go, weld it well in. There's our magic on me over. After he gives me the good goggles. Right, don't measure these carefully. There's the wiring, isn't there? Don't want that in the way, and whatever that thing is, that looks like a choke cable. Probably won't bother with that. Right, so that's roughly on that line there. So, measure carefully. Have a full disc because it's not quite just gone on the spec. That's it. I think I saw that complete now. But as I thought, there's loads of stuff inside it, yeah. So, no, I want my just in colours. Fucking hell, we might just go away with that. It's like a little fucking diode thing. A rubber band on the inside that I didn't know about. Broke off now, hopefully that's just something we can give it out. will need the headstock off that because we'll reuse it.
Yeah.
There we go. We've ruined it now, so we've got to fix it. As you know, we normally make these things, but in this case, to save money and just show people how to do it on the cheap, I just carved that one out. As you just saw, it took a long time. Probably wasn't worth it because I could have made one in probably half the time, but there we go. We've got a steering stem tube to weld the frame to. We've also, this part of the frame is removable, cut this off an old bandit frame and welded a couple of nuts in the back. That can screw together. So we can still keep our removable bit of the frame, but it'll be lower down. I'll show you that going in a minute. I think I'm able to start making the tubes for the frame. On. So I'll walk around and make sure it's straight. Right, as you've seen then, I've just welded in this removable slug, so that's in forever now. That makes it so we can remove this bottom half of the frame to get the engine in and out. Now with the expansion I'm doing on the frame, I don't know whether we'll need that or not, but let's have it anyway. If not, I can always weld it up basically, that'll be okay. I've been experimenting with some bends and stuff like that to see what looks good, and I think I've figured out, third time lucky, that this is the shape we're going to go for. It's going to kind of go in like that, and for the first time we kind of get an idea of what the shape of the bike's going to look like. Whether it stays like that from this point on, I don't know, because you know I've got a habit of changing things. but right now that's the bit I'm happy with. So I'm going to go away and recreate this, and then I'll have a go at icing on the top to get it fitted on the headstock. I'll start with the other side because that's going to be the hardest one to do, because there's a bit of wiggle room on this slug here that I can tighten up later with by welding the fitting on there. So I'll get the other side right, and then this side I can sort of adapt to match. So I'll keep that as the master, and I'll make it a wall on the other side. Right, as you can see, we've kind of got one of these guys sort of mocked up in there. It's not quite perfect yet. I think I need to do a little bit of fettling. There's a little bit too much there's about 4mm gap on the joint on the headstock, which is too much for my liking. I know somebody will just go at it with the farmer welding and blast it full of wire, but we're messing around with the Chinese TIG here, so I'd like to get a little bit closer, but I think that's good enough for there. So I'll just go and fettle that, and then with the other one which I've already bent up, that's sitting down there with that part of a baloney cut on it. I'll just fettle them a little bit now. Right, I think I might actually have done this. I didn't record a lot of it because I didn't expect to get it like first and second go, but I've just done a little test fit of that. And if I get that fella about there even, there's about a 2.5mm gap at the back there, which I don't mind that because I'm going to plate that in anyway. It's going to be hard to get the torch in there, but the inside of this is welded on that side anyway, so I'm not too worried. But a little 1mm gap on that tack there from where I had it, I reckon she looks okay. So I'm just going to grab my mask and just go and glue that on there. Kind of shit or bust now because that's a little bit more than a tack, but I was that confident that'll be okay. It's just have a little look with you, see what we can see. That's kind of looking alright. We're headed to a toolbox here, so that's kind of alright. I'll just go ahead and carry on with that little welding job there, and zip up the bottoms like so we can bring it back to some sort of stability. That will hold it for now. One thing I have just realised though, it will be completely stripped down on this afterwards. Not like the night train where I managed to weld it all up in situ like. This one's going to be a bit more work. Never mind. It's only hours in the shed with your mates with beers and that. Now, bottom half of that is sort of solid enough now, but there's going to be no strength in it because the top half isn't in. So the next part of this disaster is going to be to make the top tubes, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to edit this video off and call it a day, because there's been about four different occasions. It's been split up between different jobs I've been doing. I'm going to break it down into little short videos because I'll basically keep people watching. If you're interested and you're subscribed and you want to follow this disaster, then yeah, I'll keep the videos short so they're manageable, rather than a 1 3-hour video about making a frame of a Yamaha, which people might not be interested in. But we're looking like we're straight there, so I'll knock it on the head for this video, and then I'll start up with like bending these tubes and mitering this bit in, and we've got to put the strength back in, we've got to remount the motor. There's a list of things we've got to do, but maybe next time we'll get it off on the floor, and you know, you can see what we're working with here, and maybe we find out where the engine seized or not, I don't know. See how far we get on the next one, but for now, you know, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and you know what to do, like keep us in the ditches, yeah?